I can tell you a dollar amount in volume, right around 3.5, 3.7 million, something like that.
You initially committed with us for 12 weeks or 3 months, but now you're committed with us for another 6 months. What was it about us and our systems that made you want to commit to us again?
The urgency of getting things done and also making sure that we see clients, weekly, and we want to make sure we booked up every day. So it's been a great experience, man.
And well, you appreciate the feedback. And so, what exactly do you love most about our system?
I would just say that the ability to not have to focus, on the in between the lines dealings of the process. I would say, the day to day, being able to confidently transfer that role to someone else.
I got you.
From the follow up and all the in betweens. So definitely.
For both of you, if you both want to answer, how has your experience been with Legacy just overall?
Oh, very good, man. Very good. We look at a long-term relationship, and we look forward to having the best 2021 and looking to have the best decade. This is going to be our best decade when it comes to business. So we're excited about that. We want to make sure we're at the right place, right time, right situation, and the right decision maker.
I got you. And then, so what are you most excited with our partnership for the future? And then also, what do you expect?
Got it, Curtis. I'll let you jump in on this one.
I'm excited about the technology and being able to leverage and use that because, as you guys know, the game has changed. So being able to be competitive and having a partner who's responsive in that space still to help us remain competitive. Pretty much, I'm excited about the opportunities of bringing in even more. Right. Of course, you have a ramp up phase, but now we're going to the phase now. It's like kind of like a plane taking off. We're on the runway. So now we're time for liftoff. So I want to stay in a liftoff phase, with more excitement, consistent, see more, even more, seeing what's possible.
And then, what do you expect moving forward in your relationship with us? I mean, obviously, you're committed to us for another 6 months, but what is it that you and Alvin are expecting at this point?
So besides the money, right, that comes from as a byproduct, but more communication. I have a feeling that you guys are committed to not only being responsive, but also being adaptive. Just like this pandemic, but it seems like, I love the aspect of you willing to support. If there's an issue, you guys hop right on it. So I would expect that, to take to, from 1.0 to 2.0. Right. So
Exactly.
I do
And
expect not only
beyond.
for us, right, to us to grow, but also you guys to grow as well. As you look into, of course, increase your processes and figure out what works best and how you can best support us and your other clients as well. So, I look forward to that synergy.
Okay, I got you. And then, how many sales have you closed, and for how much?
Ah,
It's hard to put a number on it because we have a lot in the pipeline. We started with more of an educational approach. So in the education funnel, I would say right now we have about 15 people that I know of right now, 15 of them. And as you know, with annuities, it's a little bit relationship building because they just met us on the line. So we're right at the finishing stages, but I can tell you a dollar amount in volume. Curtis, would you say right around 3.5, 3.7 million, something like that?
yeah, between that range we're looking at.
Without giving too much away, what is your specific nurture system?
Well, as a matter of fact, we have we call it the 7 touches, and we want to make sure we touch them at least 7 times. With a social media graphic, a hello text message, a email, just something to keep people in the conversation, because once they leave the conversation, then they're out of the conversation. So we got to keep them in the conversation to create the urgency. And Curtis, you want to shine a light on our 3-step process. And I'll tell you the first one. Of course, we get to know the client and gather information. Curtis, if you want to fill in the blanks there.
Yeah, so of course, after getting to know the client, that's really, really big for us on our nurturing system. And of course, we want to come back with options and possibilities based on their current ideas, right? Because one thing about it, they know their situation, they know what they want. However, it's that space in between that they're kind of fuzzy on. And so we also know that we're competing, right? We're competing against other marketing and other individuals at the same time, but we don't allow those individuals to be our competition. Our competition is purely their education. And so that's the approach we take on the second step of our process, pretty much to build upon that. Just expose them to their options but at the same time, let them know that, hey, for the third step, we're looking to actually, move forward. But before that, you know, between the closing, that's where the real magic happens. Actually, we have to touch them multiple times because it's a journey, right? It is a journey. So with that,
and we look for clients for life, not just a one-hit wonder. We want clients for life.
What would you say for anyone who's nervous or that's on the fence? What would you want to say to them to try to convince them to jump on the same boat as you, to be a part of the legacy marketing family?
Well, you got to give everything, a try. We're in a digital stage now. There's no more face-to-face or dinners or seminars or group meetings. So we have to adjust to the times. And Curtis J makes sure that our team adjusts with the times. As a matter of fact, we had a head start on everyone before the pandemic because we were really teaching Zoom and coaching Zoom. And, the timing is perfect. So Curtis, I know that's your department, your expertise on making sure we stay current. And if anyone is looking at it, I'm like, hey, you gotta adapt to the this new phase we're in. We have to make that adaptation. We got to make that work. So.
I would just say if you're on the fence, it's normal. You're not alone. But at the same time, you plan to be in business not just for a year or the next 2 years, but you're looking to, be in business as long as you're, providing income for your clients. At the same time, you got to be willing to adapt and understand that it comes down to marketing innovation. So at the end of the day, it's like either you're going to be ahead of the game or behind it. So if you want to be in this space, especially going forward, now everything's moves a lot faster. Hey, look at your own results. If you keep doing what you're doing, is it going to exponentially allow you the opportunity to grow in the aspect that you needed to grow, keeping up? Because the game, hey, it's just definitely changed.